So the next bully was this lady.
No, the sisters always.
Older brother. This guy was a douche, like a big douche. Bully you if you had special needs, which if you know from previous talks, I have special needs. I am a special ed student, and I'm not afraid to come across or like come forward as one. I just simply do not learn
No way.
like other people do. Anyway, this guy knew that I had special needs, and he was a straight up dick on how he abused. So I would always sit at the back of the bus in middle school and out because I'd always like to sit back, not because you could do dumb stuff, just because somehow the back was awesome. I could see everything.
Yeah, you just love the back for a reason.
What?
Thank you for helping.
Anyway, I'm not trying to make fun of people. This guy was a fat ass. This guy, like he, I have no idea how he. And I'm not saying I don't know how he could attract a girl from his weight. I'm saying how can he attract a girl from his personality? He's literally like Billy from Stranger Things. He's like that guy. He's got his attitude.
Well, towards the beginning of the Stranger Things.
He's literally a straight up D canoe. He acts all cool on the outside, but then when he really like he's abusive. He would always harass me and my cousin Bryce.
Oh, Bryce.
But you know,
he had special needs.
No, but they knew they could get him fired up, so they would always bully and harass him. And I've made over 10 appeals to the school that he's been harassing me. None of them were answered or addressed. You gotta love the school justice. Why bullying problems and shooting problems exist is that school does not listen to people that are getting picked on. Unlike and I'm not a person that will ever do a mass casual incident, you know. I'm not a person like that. But other people that can happen. Most people that do shootings are people that are just fed up with being bullied. And I've told the teacher like 10 times plus, probably at least 20, that this guy was doing something to me. And we had cameras on this bus, and not one person did anything about it. And here's the really thing that just makes me want to just shoot a shotgun at my TV right now. I literally got the blame for it. I was always at trouble. It was annoying. But then, in 2022, this year, things started to take a little bit of a turn for the better. A few weeks ago, oh my, is that a particle from a plant?
From the spore?
Wow, that is a far particle.
From the spore?
One of them was apparently Sebastian was found to be possessing a little bit of marijuana. They raided his car and found marijuana and a crossbow.
A crossbow?
I think they found like a kilo of it too. Like I think they found a lot of weed. And I think weed's regulated in this state. Actually, there are dispensary shops, but it has to be medical, if I'm not wrong. I don't know anything about weed, so I'm not going to talk too much about legality because I don't want to provide false info.
Oh no, I'm getting cold.
So anyway, this kid, well, yeah, his downfall happened. He was actually arrested, too. Stupid head was arrested for possession, and he was expelled. And currently, well, he was suspended out of school. Currently, he is expelled. I don't know if he was going to be coming back. I do not care. I will literally slam the freaking the celebration by the cool in the gang, and I will literally have a nice Pepsi if I hear he's never coming back. Nobody cares. And I talk to these one kids, and I'm like, can we agree that Seabass is just annoying? And they're like, oh my god, yeah, we agree. Like, nobody likes him. And you know what's really awesome is that now I'm watching Karma bite him in the ass.
Like how badly?
Literally, he bullied me for like a straight, like what, like 7 years, and now he got arrested for possession.
Are you helping me?
Idiot literally screwed himself. Like, he literally shot himself in the foot. That's a bad.
Did it.
No, that's a metaphor. Like, you know, he screwed himself over. Like, you are so stupid.
If he really did that, he's mentally and physically insane.
I can't tell who's more mentally challenged at this point, me or him, and that's actually a really big question.
Possession of drugs.
Another kid that was like, oh, don't curse, don't do anything.
Oh, I hate those kids.
Actually, the kid, 1 year, and that was him 1 year, then next year he was cursing like a sailor. He got arrested for possessing 90 milligrams of Adderall, which is a athletic performance enhancer. Apparently, like, you can actually take Adderall, like, legally, I think, like 3 milligrams. He took 90 to school. And if you know anything about sports rules, it is a very big no-no that you do not bring steroids. Steroids have seen controversy ever since like the
sports, correct?
What?
And he's in sports.
I don't know. I think he was intending on selling. It is actually against school handbook rules to sell things like food and drink. I've actually noticed because I actually read the school handbook. Yeah, I know. I get so bored. I read the school handbook. The reason I do that is to know my rights and wrongs. Because if they say, hey, you can't do this, I can look and refer to the school book and say, hey, I knew I was breaking this rule. I'm sorry. Or, no, this isn't. You're framing me. Whew, cold here. Anyway, yeah.
I love people when they get cornered because how stupid they act.
The last one was his brother named Ashton. Oh my god.
Ashton, why is his name the same?
He was a straight up shit. I tried to become friends with him. I was almost like a week, but then he just kind of screwed it over. I don't know. There's this one dude that was literally harassing Bryce in school, and he was one of the 4, along with Sebastian, to get found possessing marijuana.
Bryce? Okay, I can see why Bryce would get. Okay, I cannot see why he would.
They actually were really picking on him at school.
I don't see why they would think he was on marijuana.
No, Bryce wasn't. They didn't see Bryce as in. But apparently, I don't know if he left it in a locker, and they did a police raid. Like, apparently, what I was told, that they were apparently like police dogs and cops raiding the car. And it makes me sad because I wish I could have seen the Shepherds, though. I love Shepherds. Shepherds are just good. I love the Shepherds that complain and they cry and whine like they're being tortured, but they just really want to bite the leg off of a criminal that's running. I love Shepherds. They're so freaking adorable. Shepherds are whiny. I wonder how many people thought that Shepherds are being abused when they whine, even though they're just big crybabies. Mine used to whine if it went over hardwood. Complain about hardwood. Like, mine does not want to go up the stairs. Mine does not want to go over hardwood walking, but it will sprint over hardwood. That's how weird Shepherds are. But God, can you talk about how strong shepherd noses are? Shepherds are cute. I hate how people are like, shepherds are so aggressive. They should be euthanized. Chihuahua is?
It's
Homie!
literally,
Homie!
it's literally like a Mexican dog. That's
You,
how bad it is.
it's not because it's Mexican. It's just because they're just built different. You put your finger near a Chihuahua's mouth, they will rip that sucker off like a piranha. You can literally...
And it wouldn't bite.
Yeah.
Unless it's stray and rabies, but still.
Yeah. My shepherd is fine with it. Literally, if you get your head in its face, it's okay, surprisingly. You can literally push its head with your head, and it will be fine. The only thing that... Even if you pull its tail, which is its biggest...
Just I know. With Bryce being a jerk, then, okay, then when he wasn't as bad as he is now, I got bullied. I don't know, I forgot what I was trying to say. Drywall.
Yeah, one of the funniest stories is that when I thought I effed up, you know, even though I've crashed a golf cart and run a car in, I've never... That record bill up to like $100. But what I'm about to tell you, I think I've told this many times on this channel, this damage bill that this man racked up is bad. So this guy, I was sitting in history club, and I've told this story many times. I was sitting in history club, and all of a sudden the fire alarm goes off. I know it's BS because the fire alarm failed like 3 times that year. And then we go out, we do the stupid drill, we go back in. And then, hold on.
Do you like those YouTubers that use chat to talk to their viewers?
No, kind of, yeah. Anyway, so apparently, when we were going back in, so how our fire drills work is that we gather in this field, and we gather in groups, and we actually take roll call, and if there's somebody missing, then we you know, say, hey, this person's missing, they're unaccounted for, blah blah blah, and yeah. So then we have roll call, it succeeds, we go back into school, blah blah blah. And as I heard rumors, somebody destroyed the bathroom, like, oh god. And I actually forgot to say, I actually a few days ago, oh shoot, I just destroyed that part. Oof. A few days ago, like you've heard the story. The last night I was talking to Or no, the night before, I was talking to my friends on place. Oh, what the hell? Wait a second, I'll give that for you. Okay. Anyway. And he were talking about that devious lick challenge. If you participate in a devious lick challenge, you suck, okay? You are a scumbag. Like, you think you're so cool stealing and destroying stuff that, actually, by the way, Mayor, remember that one last episode when I was talking about taxes? You remember when taxes go towards education? That means whatever you damage in school, the taxpayers have to pay for that. So basically, your parents and whoever pays taxes pays for your mess. So there you go. Anyway. It turns out that this kid had dislodged a pipe. Wait, oh my god. Oh wow, one side is completely...
But they were
Wait, did you actually rotate it like this? Jesus Christ, Wyatt, you're actually doing pretty good here. Damn it, dude.
Oh, there's a laser pointer thing. I'm gonna do some ASMR today, kids.
Anyway, so there's two pipes that feed out a urinal. There is the feeding pipe, and then there's the drainage pipe. Simple. Feeds water in when you flush it, and it drains water out. Simple easy peasy. I scraped my kneesy. Anyway, this idiot dislodged a pipe, and it started flooding the bathroom. And that's not a really good thing. This bathroom was built in probably the 1800s, like 1890s, but it's been upgraded to 1980 standards. I think these I'm not gonna lie, these toilets seem like they were alive during the reign of the Soviet effing Union. Like, these toilets were ancient, just like my processing speed mentally. Anyway, so literally, it got so bad that a police officer had to go to the school and assess the situation. The kids' parents were in there. I saw the officer go in. Immediately I saw it, there was the kid, I think. There was his parents. There was a principal. When I saw that escrow, I'm like, ooh, somebody's about to get some ass fried. Okay, open up. We're going to have a barbecue today featuring fried ass.
Do you like it when you see someone get in trouble?
It's a douchey thing to say, but yes. It's kind of funny.
I love it. I love it.
And I like it when, this is funny because he deserved it.
Especially when someone does it almost every time he does it.
So this guy, the rumor got out, I think. This kid destroyed $8,000 worth of equipment. $8,000.
You can buy
And technically, if you destroyed part of a school, that is actually destruction to federal property, which is a lot. So I think the kid had to pay $8,000. I mean, I think I messed up. I got stressed. I have to pay $800. This kid had to pay 10 times the amount.
Grace,
What?
look at this. Look how many patches and pins I'm up to.
You know, I'm gonna do it with my black jacket one day.
I haven't decided what I want to do with mine, what I want to put on.
Yeah. Yeah, I get stressed. Sometimes I realize I have to pay a lot off, but then I also gotta remember I didn't destroy part of the fire alarm system at school and plumbing. And I have to shout out whoever the janitors there. I have to just shout them out, honestly. They could have just gone home to their families. They could have had a nice time, but they just had to stay and they had to fix someone else's problem. I think that kid should have been forced to clean the problem without gloves on. If I were that kid's parent, I would just take the 44, I would blow a hole right through that man's console, I'd rip that door off, and the only thing in that kid's room would be a freaking mattress. As a parent, I could take any other F up. That is a really bad thing. I remember once, FAS, it's called the FAM, or FAS. No, not Federal Automated Solutions from Horizon Zero Dawn. Fire alarm systems. I remember once I actually got to pull a fire alarm, actually multiple times in my life. The first time was when I pulled a fire alarm when I was a toddler at the Discovery Museum.
Oh yeah, I love that place.
So, well, here's the thing. I have autism, obviously. And you wanna know what the color most attracted to the eye is? It's red. That's why everything that's dangerous is red. So I guess that's probably why I love red today. In fact, I'm using red right now, as you can obviously see. Is that red is the most drawn to the eye. That's why most advertisers, or a lot of advertisers, will have red in them. That's actually probably why Coca-Cola is actually red. Anyway, my toddler mind said, hey look, red switch, pull. And I pulled it. And when I was at my middle school, they actually let me pull the fire alarm. I actually had to pull 7 of them, but they didn't work. Actually, I put 4 of them. Apparently, it's not my fault, but they had to recharge the system, and I overheard them, and they had to pay $750 to recharge it. And can I just say how stupid the fire alarm control systems are? You know where they're placed?
Where?
They're placed in the boiler room. So basically, if the boiler exploded, it would take out the fire alarm master, and the fire alarm system would be shut down. Because the fire alarm master is like the core. You can trigger certain alarms. You can see which ones were triggered. You can shut down the system. You can test the system. It's like having admin powers with a fire alarm system. You can do anything with that there. Like, where should we put it in an area where, in the office where everybody knows where it's at? Should we put it on a wall in a secret area? Should we put it next to a very volatile device that has a possibility of exploding and taking out everything within a 50-foot radius? Go with plan C. Oh my god, you got 12 gems. Thank you all. Anyway, these things were placed so stupidly. And I have to say, I'm a little bit nervous of the middle school's boiler. The thing's literally like 45 years old. It needs to be shut down and replaced. I wonder if they did, because I went back to Davenport and they had these 3 micro boilers. They were so small. These boilers were. And they actually, like, my middle school, or no, my high school actually has a shutdown boiler and 3 running miniature boilers. My favorite part about school was being able to visit the boiler room. And can I say, obviously, inside that room, it was pretty hot. I mean, hey, it's a boiler room. And that room would, like, outside, the difference between the outside and the inside, it'd probably be like 10 degrees or 20. It would be like probably 90 degrees within the boiler room. So I had to take my jacket off immediately. And I also saw something that was magical and awesome in a school that could cause chaos. The main power breaker switch. I saw it in my high school. It's this giant lever and it says off. If you pull it, it'll shut everything down. I also know where the school's boiler shutdown is. If you shut it down, or if you hit the boiler emergency button, it will automatically shut down and stop cycling water. Because the risk with boilers is that boilers cycle steam. You know how much bigger steam is as a gas, or water is as a gas, than it is a liquid? When steam is made and expands, it expands 1,000 times more than if it were water. So imagine, yeah. Basically, if you make something that's using steam, it better be living up to standards.
Oh, so you were speaking of the Discovery Museum.
Mm-hmm.
When we went there, later this week or last week, you know that water area where like it has a cyclone.
Yeah.
That wasn't there when you were younger.
Yeah. Wait, did you visit here?
Yeah.
This trip?
Yeah.
I would have came with you. When did you visit?
With my aunt.
I know when.
I forgot. It was like around. I know it was in June, but
Like this trip, you visited the Discovery.
Yeah.
If you would have told me, I would have came with you, because I love the water table. Even though it's, for me, the water table's the best one.
You know what I did? I flooded the cyclone thing with one of those like those thin block things, and it got almost all over the floor.
I know that's I backed up the system, and they had to get the maintenance workers over to fix it.
It almost got over to the. It was. I even.
I know how to block it.
Yeah, me too. We just put a toy down there.
That's called. Like, I use a player, I'd put like 2 levels of dams. I'd block it up like my arteries.
I'm just destroying everything. I have 25 million.
You actually get. Million.
Oh yeah, I thought it was 100,000. Oh my god, heck yeah, I should get that.
God.
Oh, get the whale.
What's this command? Oh, don't do that.
Why?
That would ruin a lot of stuff. Look at that.
Golden whale? Yes, please.
Oh, when your boost goes down, you might. Yeah. Yeah, play that. If you play that for a while and you actually kind of notice how the map is, how I rotate on Hungry Shark is I go left, I usually go right, I eat up everything there, and I go left, and I rotate over and over.
Gold rush, let's go, boys.
If you stay in one area, it's actually gonna kill you. I've gotten 80,000 gold once. The most challenging level is Extinction.
What's that?
It's where an entire world is crack. Luckily, I have a lot of. We have to pay coins to get pearls. Pearls are really nice currencies.
Already 30 mil in 10 minutes. Mega gold rush.